Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the Pioneer Museum of Alabama, and my guest today is the Executive Director of the museum, Rachel Greve. Rachel, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting us.
And as I talked about the museum, Pioneer Museum of Alabama, located here in Pike County, tell us a little about the museum itself. Obviously, it is a unique attraction for this area, and one that if anyone's driving into town, they see the train and they see the log cabins and they think, okay, there it is. Tell us a little about the museum and I guess what it has to offer.
Sure. The Pioneer Museum of Alabama started as the Pike Pioneer Museum. 41 years ago, Curran and Margaret Farmer had this vision, this idea. Mr. Curran was riding along on a country road in Pike County and saw a big field, and there was some rusted farm equipment out there, and he made just an off-cuff remark, someone should save those. And so he started collecting, and eventually Miss Margaret told him that he had to get it all out of the shed and the garage and actually create a museum. And she herself was a celebrated historian and authoress. Her book, Pike County 150 Years, is probably our bestseller in the gift store. And all the genealogy researchers that come to kind of write down their family tree and history, they use her book as reference. So 41 years ago, they started the museum, and we've been Alabama's premier cultural steward for pioneer heritage ever since. We are more than just a collection of log cabins. We're unique in that way. A lot of other organizations do have log cabins. You know, we have the Adams General Store. We have that wonderful Chapman 1800s logging locomotive. We have a school. We have 40 acres. We're sitting on 40 acres, and we have a trail system in the back. The Connecticut River runs right behind us, so we have this wonderful boardwalk and river type of environment back there for flora and fauna, gazing and watching. A lot of birders come out to the museum. And we also have some really unique opportunities for facility rental. We have so many weddings. I have done everything at a wedding. I've even witnessed it other than actually officiate the wedding. I don't think legally I'm allowed to do that. But we interpret real life in Alabama.
And I know there's a lot of school groups that come out there,
I
know it's kind of the bread and butter of school group to be able to learn about pioneer life. But regular everyday visitors, I guess that's the main thing that you're looking for, and hoping that you get more and more of those people who are just coming and being interested, right?
Absolutely. We have a saying that once you come to the museum and once you you walk the property, you walk the grounds, it changes you. There's something very unique. There's this homespun magic, if you will, and it's cheesy and hokey, but it's the truth, I promise. You fall in love with it. The majority of our visitation is either school groups for hands-on history programs, and we teach in an interpretive manner that is tactile. It's hands-on. They physically get to churn butter, and they get to smoke sausage and tote water and firewood and sew and weave and loom. They get to learn those firsthand so that retention has a higher success level. And then also the other bulk of our visitation is passerbys. You have people vacationing, going to Florida, always to the beaches, and we always get them on the way back.
Really?
They say, oh, well, we came down here on the way. We were in such a hurry to get down to the beach. And now that we have time to come back,
to stop and see it.
They stretch their legs, use our restrooms, come in, they go to the gift store, and typically people buy membership.
There you go. And now one of the things is a lot of people see it on the side of the road and think it's just a roadside attraction, stop and see. But there is an admission fee, and it's an important part of your running costs, how you run the facility, right?
Absolutely. Door admissions and memberships and gift store sales are about 90% of our operating fund. And so all the monies that we take in directly, we turn them around and reinvest them in programs and exhibits.
And so now, what all, special events and activities do you have? I know there's an opportunity for, people who want to get a free taste of it. There's a chance for them to be able to see it, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, typically an adult admission is $6, and then senior retirees are about $5. Students are $4, and that's through college. So, your $4 college ticket. The last Saturday of every month, I started a program in honor of Mr. Curran and Miss Margaret Farmer called Farmers Free Saturdays.
Okay.
And we have amped up extra programming. We've had a hand crank lathe wood turner. You get to learn how to use a lathe. Sacred Harp singers, the Dutch oven cookers come, and that is so exciting because they give out free samples.
There you go.
And we waive admission costs that day. So it's a great opportunity for Troy students, faculty, staff who may have come to the museum but may not have been here in a few years. We've done some changes. We've made some small changes and really varied our programming. It's a great opportunity for them to come out, support their community, support a nonprofit, and learn a little bit about not only Pike County history, but Alabama history as well.
Well, sounds like a good opportunity for people to take advantage of that. And I want to thank you for joining me here today. And folks can check out the Pioneer Museum on 231 north of Troy.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me today.